Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. It's Widdowmaker Racing League Night. It's Tuesday. It's the final of the Gr3s, and as you can see, we're at Le Mans. Welcome everybody who's joined the chat. I can see there's a few of you already, and there's some people in the server. Server is up. Settings are set for today. And I will just open the chat, and we will see what does. Big Popper's posted the results for last week, which is tremendous. Good on Big Popper. Well done. I've also added a couple of people to the Widdowmaker Racing Make-A-Wish Le Mans event. They've been added. Sam's joining the chat. First in. Happy days. Welcome. Matthew's in. I'm all right, mate. Thank you. How's the new chair? Right on. Right on. Good evening, Wilkie. Good evening, Dorian. Can I just say, I've got a little disappointment going on. I just set up Nightbot last night to be doing some Widdowmaker advertising, and it's only working in Twitch, which is a real frustration. So you can't see that in YouTube, but not to worry. If you were to text, if you were to Twitch chat, you'd see that over there. But maybe that's fine. Maybe you guys don't want to see advertising, but there we go. So, I've got to turn my wheel on. Failed to turn the wheel on. You're not going anywhere. There's like 11 days to go now. Oh yeah. It's
Is this definitely to evening?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay.
I'll put the settings on screen if you want.
No, I'm just checking. I'm not saying it doesn't look like it. I'm just double checking.
Yeah, I've genuinely set evening.
Good stuff.
Yes. So, hopefully no disconnects. We don't need disconnects, do we? Or things not working. It gets to us all eventually, you know. We have those nights where we all have a little... That's the way it is sometimes. You've never done that, have you, Sam? I don't remember you ever doing that. No, never. No. Traction control 1, weak ABS. Counter steer off. And then... I don't think there's much else we can do here. We're on... yeah, the choice is the choice, isn't it? It's about the 4-lap thing, isn't it? What we're going to do for aero, we don't know. We got a strong car, but it depends what everybody else is going to do. I think that's the... Soft tyres are just going to die. It's just whether we're going to have the fuel to do the 4. Good evening, Dawson. Or is it Tyler? Forgive me. They're both Christian names, so... It's going to be Tyler Dawson, isn't it? Welcome, Tyler. Welcome to the channel. BB! Welcome, BB. Long time no see. I hope you're feeling well. Hope your birthday was a great one. That's one hell of a hangover if it lasted that long. Haven't seen BB in a couple of weeks. We are not fast. 170, I think. Well, we might get 173. 171. We've definitely got the fuel. Definitely got the fuel. Which would make it I don't think we'll get the 5th lap though, will we? 5 laps would be nice. It's going to be 4 laps. That sun's bright. Ooh. So lots of events happening this week. We've got Thursday night, we are doing the final of the GR1s in current trim, so that's 747 on the fuel tyres and refueling. Next Tuesday we go to 1 times 1 times 1 times 1, and we're repeating the races of this week, but it'll be a no stop, just race to the flag over an hour. It's like a sprint race, both on the Tuesday for GR3s and then Friday next week for the GR1s. This weekend, a couple of members of the team are organising a 4-hour Le Mans practice. I won't be able to make that Saturday afternoon. I didn't catch the time. If you're involved in the Make-A-Wish race though, you just need to go in the Make-A-Wish chat channel and you will find that chat, and you can hook up and get yourself involved in that. It won't be streamed, I'm afraid. I'm down at Brands Hatch doing the American Speed Fest, so it'd be good to see some of you down there. Maybe I saw some of the other affiliates, the other guys doing their post today, so I can see a couple of others. And I'd just like to say, GT Amiga have launched their new website this week. I didn't get the opportunity to be part of that launch because I'm not the ambassador for this month, but the website is launched and they've got a new affiliate page, and I sit proudly next to Digit. So if you go on the affiliate page and have a look, my photograph is right next to him, so that makes me feel good. I'm up with the likes of Digit, who's just gone 100% fully funded on YouTubing and Twitching. He's gone 100%. He's quit his job and he's gone full-time YouTube, which is tremendous. Well done, Digit. It's great to see. He's a bit quicker than me. He's got more youth. Probably got much more stamina for this kind of thing. But he is, isn't he? So yeah, good luck to him. So anyway, that's Saturday for me. Sunday we've got qualifying this Sunday. That's 3 hours of qualifying Sunday afternoon. And then next Saturday it's the big do. So I've also been setting up a couple of other things whilst I've been off this week. I say off this week, I've not been off this week at all. Doing things. If I just show you on here, we've got a so for the camera view for when I'm not racing, when I'm commentating, we've got an around the room sort of camera which will give you an idea of what's going on in the room. Just need to do a little bit of adjustment with the camera and you'll be able to see whoever's driving behind me. We know whoever will be driving. If I'm not driving, it's going to be Sam, so you'll be able to see Sam in the background thrashing away, making up all the ground that I'll have lost when I'll have been driving. Good evening. Is that who's that's crawled in? Who is it? It's BB. Hello, BB. Welcome. I didn't recognise the voice. It's been so long. Yeah, that's one hell of a hangover you must have had. Yeah, good. It's a 3.1 laps from here, so I'm going to get 4.5. It's no good. I wonder if in the slipstream could I drop to fuel map 2 and sneak out half a lap to get that 5th lap in? That'd be interesting. To be able to try and save that fuel to get half a lap to go 5 laps, that'd be tremendous. And then because each lap's approximately 4 minutes, so 5 laps gets a 2-stop. Big Papa says he'll be here approximately 9:10, so around about half an hour, which is good. We need to give him a couple of laps practice as well, don't we? So we probably expect to go to quali around about 9:25-ish. I don't reckon we're far off being able to do 5 laps, you know. And then that'd be a 2-stop, which will be we'll gain 30 seconds on the pack, but probably lose 30 seconds on the pack. Ooh, Big Wilkie's seen the DDX, the new wheel stand from GT Amiga. Yeah, that goes to launch tomorrow. Actually, that comes out tomorrow. And just to do a bit of advertising for. Oh, you picked up the Ferrari P330. Excellent, yeah. Yeah, it's a great little car. That it is. I've done a couple of videos on that one. It is really quite a good little car for this race. A lot of them are, and I'm not dissing other cars. The P330 is an absolute raunch round here. It's way quicker than the GT40. But back to what Wilkie was saying. Are you looking for Moser on the wheels, Wilkie? Because the the Moser stock came back into stock this week. The gear stick and the handbrake for Moser came back in stock, which is what I'm after next. The Moser gear stick will work with the Fanatec equipment. No wheels to move your stand. Okay, I've got a set of wheels in a box in the room here for the Prime. They arrived last week. I've got yet to get them fitted. I don't know how to fit them yet because I can't lift the rig. I'm gonna have to break the rig down to be able to install the wheels, which is gonna be a little bit tough. I reckon I'm on for a 2-stop. I reckon I am. Yours on the art wheels, okay. Big Popper. Well, that's tremendous, my phone. And he gifted straight to Wilkie. That's absolutely phenomenal. Thank you very much, Big Popper. You're generous to the end. Thank you. Happy anniversary. It is. Just to shout that, actually. Just a big shout out for Big Popper, as he said it. Big Popper was the first member of the channel. He's the longest serving member, and it was a year. Was it yesterday or the day before, Big Popper? Congratulations and thank you very much for your support over the year. It's been, and longer, of course, but in what you're doing for the channel, thank you very, very much. Just like everybody else who supports as a member, thank you. It's greatly appreciated. It goes a long, long way. And it helps with a lot of things. We are only a small YouTuber at this moment in time. Yesterday, yeah. It's as a small YouTuber, these things, you know, they keep your spirits up and they keep you thinking right. It's a very mental game, the YouTuber thing. It's a long game. If you're going to get into it, you've got to realise that you're not going to be a rock star tomorrow. It takes 7 or 8 years to go from zero to hero. It really does. And nobody goes zero to hero. There's already a bit of hardship. There's always something. Unless you've got dad who was whoever, or girlfriend or wife who was whoever by association. But if you're doing it off the ground running and you've got no support, this is how it happens. It's a long road and it's difficult, but we're not complaining. So massive thank you to all you guys that support the channel, however it is, whether that's watching videos, whether that's, you know, commenting on the bottom of a video, or just saying thank you every so often. A like and a subscribe. Talking of likes, don't forget, they all help. They all go with the algorithm. But it's one of those, isn't it? I do this because I enjoy it. It's a kind of a hobby, and I also think somewhere along the line I do you guys some good somewhere. So thank you very much. We're almost there. I think 5 laps is on. Oh yes. Well, we'll go to the pits and we'll put a set of softies on and try and... If you're in first, you'll laugh. Absolutely. We'll put the softies on and see what happens. Yeah. It's always this kind of year as well, that it's this time of year that YouTube kind of gets a little bit of dip. The warm weather's out, your teenagers, your 18s, your 21s, they're all finishing uni. They're not interested in staying home and playing on the game. A lot of the viewers, a lot of viewing stats really do take a dip this time of year. So it's great that we've got this Le Mans event coming up at a time when it is. We've just seen what Rory's done, 200 laps of the Nürburgring. What an absolute mental case. But he gained 5,000 subscribers last week, just on the back of doing that 28 hours, which is phenomenal. Not many people see a 5,000 subscriber gain. Oh, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, he was doing it for charity, wasn't he? No, he's just done it for himself. Happy days. Well, it's going to be one of them. I'm doing the Le Mans event, and you guys are all doing it as well. And everything that I receive on your behalf goes to Make-A-Wish. So it's the only thing I can really gain out of it is a little bit of promotion and some coverage. And I've got to really hit the socials with some adverts this week to make sure people know it's happening. Super duper. Well, oh, superb. Great stuff. That's why I've put the announcements on Twitch, hoping. Well, I put them to Nightbot, hoping that they would cascade across to YouTube. But if you're on Twitch, you'll see the socials are dropping in with all the spelling mistakes that I've put on there as well. Like, damn, gotta fix that. Dipstick. But yeah, they're there. There's the Make-A-Wish Race Together sponsorship page. There it is. Thank you, Big Papa. So when you scan the barcode, the QR code that's on the screen, that's where it takes you. I know people don't trust wholly the QR code thing, because that can go to bogus sites, etc. But genuinely, it's an honest QR code. We need to just back off the fuel a little bit, just so we can get to the end of the lap, and then we're going to supercharge one and run out of fuel as we go across the line. Yeah, it'd be good if you can do that, Sam. That'd be tremendous. I'm going to really hit the socials this week on daily posting about when the event is, and then we'll superb, mate. Thank you. That's great to know. But it's not that though, is it? It's what it is, Sam, is the fact that you're going to be doing something. You know this, people, they might just be intrigued to see what else you do, you know, and why you do it. So I did post up on the YouTube page this week, if anybody can promote my social on their Instagram, you know, if you can share my Instagram on yours, it just might help. So yes, mate, yes. Yeah, so I'll get it all shared up and done. So, as I say, it's just a shame the Nightbot stuff doesn't work on YouTube, because and Big Papa's just posted on Twitch as well. So it'll all work. Hey, JB, I didn't adjust my my fueling as it came across the line. Depending on what you want for the GR1 Mariana, the best GR1 LMP car is going to be the FAP for straight line speed, the 919 for cornering and acceleration out of cornering. But if you're talking whole GR1s, if you discount the fictional cars, the best one's going to be the LM55 VGT. That's going to be the best one. But if you're talking real cars, it's probably the Porsche 962. No, it duplicated your post, Big Popper. If you post on YouTube, it posts onto Twitch as well. I got a penalty. That sucks. Go back to the pits. There's no point carrying on. So that was just for people who were watching on Twitch who didn't see it when you did post it. It's duplicated it over there. Everything you say on Twitch is posted onto YouTube, and everything you post on YouTube is posted onto Twitch. Okay, cool, Mariana, cool. But I'd go R92 or the 962 as the two classics in the GR1s that are really epic cars. Yeah, it'll tell you. It'll come up with a restream bot and it'll show you who's posted where. Sam's on auto drive. And then he braked early for the corner. Which wasn't him, of course. Forced another car off track. 2-second penalty. Oh, Christ. Just might as well start again. Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? It depends what you're doing with the car. Every car has its own benefits, but I mean, yeah, the 787B is a tremendous car as well. Slight bias in this game, I think. So it's all about straight line speed, this circuit. If you can hang with the car in front of you, you're going to be getting down the track big time. And if there's one guy way out front, don't try and go on your own. At least try and get somebody to slipstream with and bump draft your way around the circuit. It's the only way you're going to catch somebody in front. You won't do it on your own at this spot. Red Desmo's in. Welcome, Red. Has Red come for a race? Is there room in the server? I don't know if there's... I'm guessing it's pretty full. Okie dokie. Can you tell someone to make a good livery for the 919 Le Mans 24 hours style? There are... there's some Le Mans one. Okay. Have you searched Widdowmaker? Or JDB? I don't know which JB. I don't know which JB. It's under JB, isn't it? If you search Widdowmaker... Yeah. JB Design or JB. If you're looking for a race orientated livery, as a recreation, I don't think JB's done any. He's done renditions for my liveries, and he's done. You just search Le Mans, okay? Yeah. The only other way to do it, I guess, is to get yourself in the 919 and just do a search on skins for the car you're in. That'll bring up whatever. GTP. It's JB. I get confused with how many names he's got. GTP Addictions, isn't it? JB at GT. Yeah, all them. Yeah, okay. That's cool. like I say, I don't think JB's done a 919 Le Mans orientated type recreation. Don't think he has. Yeah, JB had locked all his own skins as well. He wouldn't let you modify them, which is fair. It's bad enough where somebody from Canada is nicking his logos, but the less said about that. Right, let's see if we can pop a flyer in and move up the list. Oh! He's 24 hours into a 24-hour installation. Holy choof! So Red is currently doing 12 hours into a 24-hour race simulation. It's a lot of driving, doing 2-hour stints, then resting. Holy cheese. I guess you're practicing for next week then, bud. Why would that spin out? Traction control 1. Guess it's dirty tyres, isn't it? That's what that's about. And the track's getting cooler. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's hate's a strong word, Mariana. Really strong word. I think they have a right to make them uneditable, purely because JB's got wheel issues. He hasn't received a new one yet. Righto. The uneditable factor is purely to preserve their work. It's sometimes it can be horrendously frustrating when you've put a load of hours into work and somebody come along, downloads it, makes a slight adjustment, then posts it as their own work. I know it's unethical as well, but you're suffering because of those people, Mariana. Don't hate the person who is protecting their own rights. No. You can't stop now. That's a tremendous thing to do. I remember doing it back on the PlayStation 3 days, where there was a race around Grand Valley where I did the 24 hours. It took me like 3 weeks to doing it. Yeah, well. Maybe you just don't download the livery, Mariana. You go about doing it yourself. You know, it's storing all that aggression up and that kind of thing probably doesn't work well. If they don't want you to edit it, that's because they don't want you to edit it, so just leave it in all its glory where it is. And that's the way it goes. I know that's what made me skin a few times in previous games, was the ability to just make the setup with the skin myself and do it the way I wanted. And when I then started to see my skins being used by other people and being aired as their make, it was like, yeah, maybe they'd be good, Marianne, if you can make some decent ones. You know, there'll be plenty of people to use them. But again, it's like YouTubing. It takes a long time for you to get an interest. You have to get your name out there. You have to get them designs created, and then you start to get people downloading. You start to get see people posting on your good work. Diorama. diorama. It's absolutely no issue, so if you want to watch, that's fine. We're up for a 1 hour race tonight. It's the league final, so there'll be a 1 hour race going on. You'll see it from my point of view, but hopefully we'll be somewhere along the line. I see Mr. Ball's sneaked in the background. Not in the chat though. Is he in the chat? Ollie! Oh, the back end was sliding there. My tyres are cooked. Yeah, it can. I believe it can at least. I think I got it to do 4 laps when I did it last week. Absolute rubbish. Not going to be putting good times in there. Let's have a look round the track, see who's on, see who's doing. Oh my word, it's well dark. Sounds like me picking up penalties. We see him go past. There we go, Monster Delivery, that's him. He's just going down to Mulsanne, round the Mulsanne kink by the looks of it. No, he's down at the other end at Indianapolis. Triple back from 420. He is thrashing around in that Mazda, just overtaking Heathen through the final chicane across the start line as he retires to the pit. Fat Man just going into the pits himself. The Ford GT, which he loves immensely. He has a great passion for that car. BB. And what's BB driving? Now I believe BB has the option and the right to use any car he likes, because he's racing Gr3 in the event. So he could choose any car he wanted to for today. And he's in the Lexus. Yes, he is. Yeah, Seb's in front of him. He's picked up. We switched to Seb. Seb's just going around Mulsanne. He's in the. It's a development car, isn't it? It's the LM. He's flashing his headlights away. Welcome, Seb. He's picked up some penalties there, so probably best we ignore the rest of that lap. Here's Heathen in the Porsche. He is putting some laps in there. I think we should probably put the lap times up, shouldn't we? We can put the lap times up. We don't have to sit in ignorance of what they're doing. So Heathen's 5th at this time. We don't have to have all the display on, we just have the info on, can't we? That's better rather than all the gear stuff. We don't need all that. So he's putting in 4:04s. That's a pretty decent time. Mr. Ball, who's not in the chat. Not to worry, Stefan. We'll see you next time. We're not racing the Volvo tonight, buddy. Yeah. So Mr. Ball, he's thrashing laps there. JB in the Mercedes. I would have expected JB to be a bit quicker in this car, but saying that it is the older one, so it's a bit of a lump. It's practice, it's not a qualifier. Just to clarify, you're on your first lap. I was talking reference to general in season rather than anything else. So No, it wasn't. JB's also got the problem. He's got one arm tied behind his back and he's got one shoe on because his wheel's broke. So he's not having the best of times with his wheel. It broke out the blue as well. There was no warning. It's just died. It's lost a motor or something. So 420. He's in a relatively quick. This is Hayes. He carries the 420 Motorsport logo. He is in a car he chose for the first race of the season, not knowing that you had to keep the car all season. So there's a potential opportunity for Hayes here to be absolutely on it tonight with a really rapid car. The Peugeot VGT can make and shake and bake. It can really move down the straight. So he's got the opportunity to get out front and challenge for it today. So keep an eye on him if you want to see who's going fast. We've seen Fat Manny's just liberally accepting penalties for charity. Who else have we not seen? Well, it's just me, really. That's everybody so far. We've got Big Popper arriving any time in the next 5 sort of minutes. And I'm going to go and pop a few laps in the cold. Hello, Mr. Ball. Welcome, sir. What tyres for softs? Rockin' like a ninja. When you say videos... Yeah, got all the streaming kit done. I've got it all set up this week. Everything I've bought has arrived this week and I'm all good to go. Yeah. No, because it's not going to work like that. Because... So the way I've got it set up... Evening Azza, welcome. The way I've got it set up is I've got 2 PlayStations running. I've got one PlayStation for when I'm not driving, and I've got one PlayStation for when I am driving. So I'm going to have the second PlayStation connected into the lobby, and I've got a stream cam for that, and I've got a stream cam for my other one. So the stream cam is going to be over the room, so you can see the room, see me, see Sam on the rig. Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to put Sam in a situation where he's on camera and having to chat and talk, and it'll look daft if I'm chatting and talking while Sam's driving. That wouldn't really make sense in my eyes. So I've made it... Yeah, it would. Yeah, absolutely. So what I'm hoping to do is, if Sam wants to do a little bit of that when he wants to, because I know he wants to look at testing out and doing stuff for YouTube, if he wants to, I'm more than happy to pass the controls to him whilst he's driving. But I'm 100% sure Sam will be 100% focused on leading the race if we aren't. So well, no, yeah, appreciate, and that's why I've got the option. So I can switch the camera over to you at any time. The Stream Deck is already... Ooh, I've got to stop. The Stream Deck's always there for you to press buttons, etc. And there's a lot more. I'm going to make the job sound really difficult now, but there's a lot more to it than just pressing buttons. You've got mics to switch on and off, etc, etc. And it's very difficult to do it when you're on your own. So you've got to consider that there's only 2 of us going to be doing this. And when I go to race, go to jump in the car, I've got to make sure I've got the controls in the right place, the right camera set up. Trying to do it driving around the track's an absolute nightmare. So what I haven't done though is make any provision for streaming from the second rig downstairs. I've not done any of that. Yeah. So we've got internet downstairs which can be either on fixed cable or Wi-Fi. PlayStation works off Wi-Fi anyway, doesn't it? So it'll connect on the Wi-Fi. I don't think we'll have any issue. We've got 2.3 gig internet with 1 gig upload. It should be absolutely fine. There should be no issues with devices connecting or disconnecting or stream latency. It should be all fine. he says, not having tested it. But I've ran the PS3, the PS4 and the PS5 together, all online, and there's no issue. But with it, as in in the game, what he means. He took it on the chin. There's a bit of humanity there, isn't there? I mean, you guys probably can't hear what they're saying on the off the stream, on the voice chat, but she's just made the beds up tonight. You guys have got satin sheets. Yeah, whichever. For the amount of time you're going to be in it, I don't think you're going to enjoy it that much. So I'm in 7th place, 57 seconds behind. I'm in 8th place, 57 seconds behind Sam. Christ alive. Put a lot of effort in there. So Big Popper's ready to go when we are. Right then, guys. Big Popper is in the room. Are we ready to go to qualifying? I'm just going to do the usual duty thing of chat. It's that button. Yeah, that's a relatively decent time. Right, it's 10-minute qualifying, guys. We're ready to go. We're going. Qualification is starting. 10-minute quali. It should be daylight-ish. It should be daylight. It shouldn't be dark. We should have some grip on the tyres. There we go. The opening race of 3 weeks. Well, it's 2.5 weeks of Le Mans. This is it. This is where it starts. This is... It was 12 weeks ago when we really started to organise this and have an idea of what we were doing, and it's flown past. It's absolutely flown past. I just hope everything is in place and everything is organised and sorted, so if I've not got it now, we won't have it. There's a couple of t-shirts that haven't arrived and probably won't arrive, which is a frustration, but we'll have to see where that goes. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't matter though, does it? You're going to pass the penalty line before you start the lap. It's only one. If you've got a draft down the quali, you're going to get a massive advantage. You've just got to be able to overtake the car in front and make use of it. I've got a feeling. Yeah. Draft is going to be massively beneficial. But we're going to be at 6 minutes or so when we get round, so Nuganetics, thank you very much for the subscribe. I hope I've said that right. I glanced that to the right hand side when I saw that come up. Advantage. Well, I think we're going to have plenty of fuel, I think, to do what we're trying to do for qualifying. I've got to drive the FAP tonight, on Friday. Thursday, sorry, I've got to drive the FAP. Because if we're driving the FAP in the big race, I might as well be using it this week, hadn't I? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Right then, here we go. We're about to start our first quali lap. Probably bang on 6 minutes when we go through the line. Sam is going to present himself just at the point where we're going to be entering the Mulsanne when he gets in. He's going to want to be with us to connect that draft, isn't he? He's going to want to be. I just don't know if I can be ahead of him to try and deny him that. I don't know. Even though what I do know is I'll be head of the draft train and I will suffer massively for being the first car. And I don't think my tyres will be up to anything on the next lap, so if we get a semi-decent lap in here, we're good. Here's the maker and breaker of the lap, just there. Don't go wide. There we go. Beautiful. Made it. Yeah, that's what I was worried about, picking up a penalty through there. Our left rear is wearing more than the right rear, but the fronts are looking alright. Sam's definitely catching. We're revving it out. Trying to burn that fuel as well. I have no idea where we're going to be. We're going to be slow, but look how much he closed up under braking there. That's probably just falling into the trap, aren't I? I'm going to give him that draft going down to Indianapolis. That's where he's going to get the advantage. I just hope it doesn't screw him up when we get to this turn together. It's going to be you're both going to be slingshotting past. Oh, he's bumped me. He's bumped me. I didn't expect that to happen. Sammy, if you want a slingshot into Indianapolis, do it. There we go. Oh, shish kebab. Ah. Well, that's ridiculous, wasn't it? I kind of expected that. Whoever that is, I'll get out your way. It's bally. I've got to get back to the line and put in another effort of a lap. That was shocking. I don't know why the back end slipped there. The back end went, I think, because of... yeah, I think it was just a viewer. I don't think it was a racer. Knudsen. It was Knudsen. Right, we've got 2 minutes to get round. We've got 3 minutes as well after the timer stops. What the hell's going on there? That was a late dive. No. That was a... Yeah, absolutely. I plan to overtake you and leave you behind. You're in this 200 mile an hour GT300 though, aren't you? It's the draft. It's the dirty air that screwed me up coming out the corner. I'm suffering the same behind you as I did with Sam. Why is your fuel filler wonky? Come on, let's work on this, Mr. Ball. Mr. Ball just picked up a penalty, I think. Yes. No, it isn't. It's only half a second, mate. We can make that up. If you just hang with me, you can slingshot me, definitely. You can gain half a second on a slingshot. And there's another car behind you. Yeah, it's only a lift, though, half a second. Half a second's purely a lift. But you've got another car behind you that will come running past you. You can pick up their slip. Keep going. Don't give it up. Fat man's got plenty of slingshot behind him. See? You've got the slingshot on me now. Take the apex. Take the apex. Take it. Take it. Oh, he's bump drafted me. Don't swap sides of the track. No need. You were perfect. I would do all the moving to get around you. Oh, I'm not going to make up that 15 seconds gap to JB. Here goes Mr. Ball. He wants to take that late braking entry manoeuvre into that chicane. Go for it, dude. Oh, he's backed out. I've blown it. I tried to go too fast through there. Because I thought Borley was going on the inside, I left it late and blew it. Ah, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, it's going to be tremendously difficult, this race. Tremendously difficult to both stay fast and grippy. So all we got to rely on is, well, being sensible and waiting on other people's mistakes. That's what we've got to do. 3:56, that's epic. We'll have a run through the times, giving Big Papa time to take the... It's JB running water, it's nothing else. So Sam takes first place at 3:56.00 for almost a 55. We thought Seb would be much quicker with the slipstream he got, but 3:56.9 just inside the sevens. BB with a great performance in the RCF on a 4:01.061. Triple back in fourth with a 4:01.5. Yeah, no problem, Big Poppy, you've got it. Fat Man with a 4:01.7, not far behind at all in fifth. That's great quality. Mr. Ball in sixth, decent 4:03.727. See, that's what happens when you don't give up on the penalty. Heathen Spirit in 4:04, so he's going to be towards the middle of the pack. Unfortunate for Hayes there on a 4:04.5, expecting him to be quicker down in 8th. JB in 9th with 4:04. Me with penalties and a missed corner getting a 4:07. And Big Papa not too far behind at all on a 4:07.5. Let's just have a look at that. Let's just have a look, because we've got a couple of minutes while Big Papa is doing that. Let's have a look at the league positions for now. I think if we look at the GR3s, that's this one here, we can see the position. So Sam's on 128, Triple back on 93, and Seb is on 89. So there's 4 points between them going into this race. Seb's going to drop 13 points as his lowest score, and Triple back's only got 17 as the lowest. So there's actually 8 points between them as it stands, if you think about it. So there's got to be, Seb's got to finish second or third, and Triple back's got to come in 8th or 9th for Seb to actually get promoted up here into second place. So I'm in 4th. Yeah. BB's already dropped his round, so BB's already 7 points ahead of me. I'm in P4, so... Yeah, understood. So I've not got much chance staying ahead of BB. So yeah, it is close between second and third, and it's also not so close between BB and me in third and fourth, so that's a disappointment, but not to worry. So I think 3 people have left the room. Big Papa's not in. Big Papa's back, so I'm waiting on Chris now and BB. Jacko can't do out. Jacko didn't make qualifying, so he's not in the race. That's the spectator seat. Hayes got a penalty. Not enough time to complete a faster lap. Understood, amigo. Yeah, that's what happens. It was like mine. I spun it in Sam's wake. I didn't spin it at Sam's wake. That makes me sound like he's dead. Hang on, is that Chris back? So we're just waiting on BB. Oh, BB's back. Right then, we're good to go, guys. Eyes down, full house. 10-second warning, gentlemen. I'm just about to turn the speaker off. I'm going to mute it. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Well said. Well said. Well said, that man. Right, 10-second warning.
Let's do it.
We're going. It's a rolling start, gentlemen. Penalties do apply. No, it's not a rolling start. It's a standing start. Penalties do apply. Good luck. Good luck, gentlemen. Have a good one. It's the last round, so make it your best.
Yeah.
Here we go then, folks. I've turned the chat off. They can't hear me speaking. I'm just going to drop them down there so we can't hear them either. We're second on the grid here, purely out of the fact that we are we get a real slow start. Hopefully we don't get overrun, but we'll see what happens. Mr. Ball and 420 go side by side. Just going to focus on trying to get in with the group down here. Try and make sure I'm with JB for a slipstream. And then we've got to chase Big Papa. The only way we're going to make any real advantage here is to run as fast as we can and get to Big Papa and just make a chain. And it's going to be tremendously difficult when we get to the chicane to make it any better. Seb's already with us. It's the grip that's the problem. Overrun, absolutely overrun. It's going to be a slipstream charge here. I'm going to try and just move over a little bit and pick up some. We've got penalties. I think that was unfortunate. I think Mr. Ball might have given him that. Just want to break up here. Look at them go. The slipstream is massive. I didn't see Sam with the pack. We did alright to catch up a little bit there. Got to see if we can hope we can get back in the slipstream. See if we can just jump in there. Big Popper and triple back side by side. Bit of naughty nudging. I'm going to give Big Popper a tap. Now I'm going to back out of it there. I don't know if Big Popper likes a little bit of a tap, but I'm going to try and shovel him along. I just backed out of that just a little bit. Here's Sam. I had nowhere to go. Sam picks up a penalty. Mr. Ball picks up my back door. That's twice he's bushed me in the braking zone. Down to 6th place. We're alright though, 3.7 on the fuel. We've got to be at 2.8 or 2.9 when we get round next time. Take me on the straight, Mr. Ball. Take me on the straight. Me and Big Popper seem pretty even on speed at this point. Nicely done, Big Popper. I'm going to go for the run past this time. See if I can suck Big Popper along as well. Come on, Big Pete. Come on, Big Pete. Come on, Drafty Drafty. And we'll drop in on his. Hopefully this is where Big Popper can run into the draft and come with us. Ball is just hanging there in the juice on the brakes. Now I don't know what tyres these guys are on, so the chain is only just ahead of us. Look, I don't think my fuel's going to last where I want it to go, but I didn't expect it to in this section of the race. Maybe Big Popper's taken that on and he's running the fuel map that's required to get the extra lap in. Maybe my disadvantage is the fact that I've taken to the head of the pack and I'm now suffering the penalty to be in front of the gap. Let's see if Borley will go past us. Yeah, he will. He's gone to go past, so we can potentially just hook and run. That was very quick through there by Borley. Oh, there's been an incident in front. Has there been some penalties applied? We seem to have caught up there. Ball's just made the break for it, so we're at 2.8, so it's coming back to us. It's coming back. .8 is exactly where I wanted it to be. Now we want 1.9 when we come around. We don't mind that we've lost out a little bit. We're only 9 seconds off the front. Big Popper's only 2.5 back, so he's managing to push on. Now if we can just get this right here. we can slide up to the back of Borley. I think we've done it. I think we're in the right position. I don't think he's trying to break away just yet. I think we're just on the cusp. We're just gaining. Just got the draft. Just got it. Which is helping with fuel, of course. We've just got it. Fuel wise doesn't look great, does it? I'm well out on fuel. I've just got to do a bit of casual stuff here. The front of the pack isn't far away. Seb is actually just over the hill. We can be a little bit smart. We're going to lose a little bit of time, but we might be able to. I did hear Borley talking about how we might be able to make it on fuel. Borley just got the acceleration there. I've just lost the draft. Just lost. Oh, I said I've just lost it. I've just nipped back into it. That's very lucky. But fuel-wise, we're running out. We're not going to have a chance here. That extra lap is going to be really tough. It's going to be really tough to get that extra lap back. Really tough. I think we're on. We would technically run out of fuel at this point. Seb's gone to the pits. Seb's gone to the pits. We just did a 4:01, which is fastest I've done today. My guess is Seb's tyres were pretty cooked. Short shifting a little bit. Oh, don't run wide, don't run wide, don't get a penalty. That's a shame. Now we're losing tyre temperature here. We're losing grip because the conditions are changing. Now we've lost the draft on Mr. Ball there. That's a shame. But we're only 6 seconds away from the front, which is tremendous. Now it's got a bit of a war of attrition. The thing that we've lost here is the advantage of being able to save fuel. We need 1.5 when we get to the bottom, and we're not going to get that because we haven't got that benefit. Missing that corner was the real tragedy. So the only thing we can really expect to do here is try and catch Borley up. We've got to half that gap without burning masses of fuel. The thing is, do we drop to softs? Will softs get all the way? for the second stop, that's the thing. I think I might pick up a penalty there. I think I might have just overcut that. We've cut half the gap. And we're just a little bit down on fuel, so I think we can do fuel map 2 from the half, from this point on of the next lap, and we'll still be good. Seb's gone on an unusual strat. We lost a bit there, we lost that gap that we made up. We're in 4th though. Now it depends how many people are going to go for this last lap. How many people are going to go 5? I think we can go to softs for the next stint, I think. Because we'll need the grip. .1 on the fuel is not looking good. I'm gonna have to suffer the penalty and just take the punishment. Mr. Ball has just managed to eke that gap out just that bit further. But we need this fuel to go all the way. They're all... Ah, Ball's gone in. They've all gone in. Sam's gone on. I got a penalty for that. I tried to slide that. So there's a few people managing it. Now the real decision, I can hear the guys chatting over in the corner, you might be able to hear it as well, but the key thing is here is how much speed do we lose by being conservative on this last lap. We've got nobody to run aero from, we've got big gaps, it just depends on how these guys come out of the pits and how they then make up the time. I thought I heard Big Bad Barry's just come in. I heard Mr. Ball say that he's got enough fuel for lap 5. I've really got a fuel problem here. I'm really going to struggle to get back, but the next stint should be better. I just don't know which tyres to do. I think I'm going to stay on mediums for this stint and then do the last stint on softs when it's really cold. Might find the back end of the car a little bit twitchy-roo. We'll just have to see how it does, but I'm losing time to Sam, but I'm staying pretty much ahead of Heathen. So Seb's now up to 7th. And we've all done it. Big Popper, JB, BB, we've all gone that extra lap. The guys were listening when I was talking last week. And you know it's the right strat when Sam does it, because Sam's going to have worked this out. He's going to have done the practice earlier and worked out how fast you can go. But we were already 6 seconds behind the leaders, so you have to make up some form of gap. You have to be able to account for that difference. Now, my fuel is not going to go a long way. Probably should have been running fuel map 2 for a little bit longer. There's my penalty gone. So that's JB's got ahead of Heathen. So that was a decent lap, that 4:01, wasn't it? We ran some real pace there for me. No, that's fine. I've been a little bit conservative at the end here with fuel, but let's do it the right way. Come on, let's charge into the pits. Fuel's going to hit 0 any time. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. This could go anywhere. I'm probably going to end up 7th or 8th now. We've had a lap stopper on 3. We've had stoppers on 4. All of them have come in, look. Sam's now taking his fuel. Seb's now gone to the lead. I'm at the head of the pit, aren't I? Here we go. I'm just dropping in. Everybody's in on 1 or 2%, so everybody was nurturing that fuel. Fuel's going in. We're down to 5th. Mr. Ball's just made the gap up, but then we're going to go 2 laps longer than him this time. He's only going to go 4. We're out and away. It's not as dark as I thought it was. I thought it was really quite dark, so we've still got some daylight, which is tremendous. But we're in a big run of air. We've got nobody in front of us. 10 seconds to Mr. Ball. And look, it says 5 laps of fuel, so we're going to be alright. Just the grip. The grip is the problem. So Borley is going to pit before us. He's going to pit 2 laps before we do, because we're going to pit on lap 10. End of lap 10. He's going to pit on end of lap 8. Unless he goes to lap 9. And you can see the gap. They're just going through that chicane. So Fat Man's 5 seconds and charging. We lost half a lap of fuel there, didn't we? That's shockingly bad. Now we're down to 4.5. I could see Borley there just diving in. He's going into the chicane. Now we can afford, if we want to shorten a lap. But if we do, we know we've got to make an extra stop. So we're trying 12 laps is what we're going to try and do. Seb should be pitting at the end of this lap. Sam's got out in 2nd place. Holy heck. That's tremendous. As the sun goes down, we can see it at the end of there, over in Indianapolis, down in the distance. Out to the west. Oh, I'd love to be driving at this time in the evening on the day of the race. That'd be tremendous to see the sun going down. Oh, there's been an incident ahead. I don't know what's going on. There's green flags now. Somebody's had a little incident somewhere. Wonder if that was BKR. Triple back. Oh no, 4 seconds by Mr. Ball. We've gained up 4 seconds on Mr. Ball. Happy days. Now what we need to do, knowing that we've dropped down to 4 already on the lap, we're just gonna give ourselves the chance. Seb's gone in for tyres. There we go. We knew he would. He's got to go very, very quick to be able to make those tyres work. He's got to go very quick. He doesn't have the fuel either, does he? No. Like he doesn't have the fuel, we don't have the driving skill to be that fast. Seb's taking the fuel. Look, he's at 50%. Oh, this is going to be ace in 2 weeks' time. Well, it's a week on Friday. It's a week on Saturday. It's going to be brilliant. Here we come through the corner that is Dunlop. And there's the name. Called the corner because of the bridge. There we go, we're into the dead of night now. And we're charging 5th place. We're 28 seconds behind. We're a whole pit stop behind Sam. Big Bad Barry has left the room. Big Bad Barry would normally be racing with us. He's probably just missed it on timing. Hey Magnus, how's things? Hope you're well. Thanks for dropping in. You can tell me, Mr. Magnus, just whether those bot announcements are annoying or whether they're alright just to be left as they are. Are they too common? Are they too quick? Do I need to space them out a bit? Any feedback greatly appreciated. Yeah, we're into the race at the moment, sir. You'll just need to hang on half an hour if you want to join in. But if you want to watch and spectate from inside the lobby, you're all right. You can do that. You can see the racing that I can't see from my cockpit view. If you join the server. Look at that evening sky. That's absolutely beautiful. Just like it's going to be when the sun comes up. As that sun goes down. Sam's fastest lap of 3:57. Fat man's gaining on us. I'm doing everything I can to try and save fuel. It would be a shame to be lapped tonight. I wouldn't enjoy being lapped. .4 back to Mr. Ball, and he's going to pit at the end of the next lap. 420's gone in. I wonder if they've all had that feeling that the 4-lap strat, you've got to be really, really quick. I think Seb might be quick enough, you know. Fat man's catching me. I've come through bang on 3.0, so my fuel is good. My tyres are good, but they're going to be slippy. The grip isn't there. I can change to softs next time. We're halfway through the race. I'm a fraction ahead of schedule, to be honest. The difficulty might be the last lap with no fuel. Ah, I got a second penalty there for cutting that corner. I didn't get the left tyres on the... didn't get the left tyres on there. So it's Fat Man and Seb together, I guess they are. And I'm stonking down there. They're coming, aren't they? Holy Chipotle. A second back. There's my braking marker just there. It's still Fat Man ahead of Seb. But I'm just going to pull over because they're going to go sailing past me. I'll see if they'll follow me across the road. No, they haven't. I've pulled back for the braking line, so... It's more than just a lift penalty for me now. That's a pain penalty. But Seb's pitted again, you see. He's a pit down, so he knows he's on for a quickie here. Seb's got past Fat Man, so I'm going to do the thing here and just let him know. Just going to stay over. Fat Man's going to come past me as well. I'm going to give him room. My strategy relies on me being a gentleman here. Fat Man didn't have the legs to get through there. He will have, now that I've got this penalty to give up on. I've just got that audio lag again, that's frustrating. 44 seconds behind Sam now. BKR's gone to the pit. That's triple back for those that don't realise. Now I expected Bally. Bally's gone to the pit as well. Yeah, so's Fat Man. Okay. Come over the lap at 2.0, so we're good, we're on plan. No worries, Magnus. There's 26 minutes of the race left yet. It's league night, you see. We run for an hour, and then we do practice afterwards for the next event on Thursday. It's going to be this week. It's not an open server, I'm afraid, buddy. It is an open lobby, but it's not. It's a race night, so we're already into that. Look how far Sam is. But he's got another lap for a pit stop, you see, so he's on the same strat as me. He could, I thought I saw Seb dip into there. It's as though he's not got his headlights on. I can't see him in the future, look. In the future. Running third is good. It'll all happen after the pit stop, so we're going to pit one more time at the end of the next lap, and then the other guys have got to pit one more time, which will hopefully give us that advantage. He says that advantage. We'll have to work out what that does. 7 seconds ahead of Triple. I don't know what that bong was. Everything's still working. I'm just going to wave. Camera can see me. Yeah, that's all good. Nothing's frozen, has it? No, there's that wave. Yeah, cool. So you're about 8 seconds behind me. Now, anybody that watches the videos all the time know I do this circuit, lots of races. There are 2 videos need to be recorded. That'll be done tomorrow night, and they will be Thursday. They'll probably both be Thursday launches, to be honest. I could put one back to Sunday and then make one Saturday. I could do that, actually. That would work very well. Actually, that would work well for Monday. If we're streaming, actually. Yeah, there's I've got 2 videos left to make, and then we'll make, well, 3 actually, and then we've got the big race to do. So it's working out all right. I've just made them out of sequence a little bit, but 23 left. We're a little bit down on time here, running 4:06 and 4:08. That's not brilliant, but the fuel is where it needs to be. I just don't know whether I can hold this 3rd place. That would be the trick, wouldn't it? Right, we're on to the last lap for this stint. Seb's gone in again. BKR, triple back, has made a gain. But is Triple haven't? No, Triple's still coming. So we're good. We're on to the last lap for the pits. So we're pitting the end of this lap just like Sam. And then we're going to change to softs. Give ourselves a bit more round the corners, but we're going to have to just be cash on the fuel a little bit, save a bit for the last lap. Lap times are well dropped, but we're still doing okay. Sam is just lightning quick. I can't get my head around just how fast he is. Look at that. I hope there's some reassurance for Sam that the guy in second place is his teammate. We need to back that up on Thursday, don't we, with a decent result in the league round this to give him some reassurance that he's got a teammate and not just a Tamagotchi. Anybody remember Tamagotchis? Triple's catching me. He's 1.3 behind. He can see me now. He's got my headlight. He's got my brake lights in his headlights. Well, our fuel's going to be absolutely on point. Look, 0.6 right now. It's going to be 0.5. There it is. It's absolutely on point. What we don't want now is any penalties. But Triple's catching. We double shifted there, which was not necessary. I'm gonna do as I always do. I'm running on a lower fuel map, so if he wants the line, he can have it into Indianapolis. You can see it. He's got the line. There he goes. He's got it. I'll back it. He's not. He's backed out. That's a gentleman. I would have let him go. I wasn't gonna. Block him at all. Different strategies, different races. Sam's in the pits then on strat. We've got one pit, they've got one pit. This is he going to go for it? No. He could have slid past. I'd have let him go. Now he's going to go because he knows I'm going to the pits. Thank you, Triple. Appreciate it, mate. We're in. Taking the softs. This is the gamble. This is the gamble, just to see if those tyres are going to last out. I can't see Seb. I don't know where Seb is. Where's Bawley? So the rest of the crew are behind me, all in a line. They're running round together. BB's still running the softsies. So there's Seb. Seb's gone through. And there's Bawley. Bawley on a different strap, but he's got a pit again at the end. Now, I just don't know whether we're going to get more fuel out of the air as we go through the race here. We're out and away. We're a race on our own here. Now, whether these softs are going to last, I don't know. Got to hope they do. That extra bit of grip. See if we pick up penalties because we cut corners because we get the extra grip we didn't know about. So Fatman's carried on. He's on a slightly he's on the same strat as Bawley, isn't he? "16 minutes remaining. That's 4 laps. We're going to be a lap shy. No, it's going to be bang on because it's 17 minutes. That's fine. We're all right. So 7th place. I do expect to pick up 2 places because of the pit stop requirements. They're going to have to pit. They could short fuel though because they're going to be a lap shy, aren't they? They're gonna short fuel. They're gonna have to try and pick up that last lap, but Oh, this is going to be a tremendously great finish. This is going to be one hell of a race. So we're 10 seconds ahead of Heathen. I feel like we've been in this situation before and we lost the time, didn't we? But the pit stop is going to be our saving grace, I think. The fact that we're now running to the flag. Everybody in front of me except for Sam is pitting one more time. Except Seb, who might pit twice. I don't know. "15 minutes remaining." Tyres are looking okay. Tyre wear is looking good. These softs are exactly what we need at this point. So the calculation on the fact that the grip, the heat was coming out the track, the wear is reduced on the tyres, was an absolute bob-on estimation. Whee! We're going to see that we are going to make gains. So there's 420 in. What I haven't accounted for is the fact that... well, we lost a bit of pace there. He might be in and out before we get past. I'm just misjudging these corners at the minute. Feels like I've been drinking, but I haven't. He's not taking fuel yet. Now he is. And it's tremendously quick, that car, so we're only going to be 7 or 8 seconds ahead of him. He's got the opportunity to chase us down. Nine seconds is the difference. Now, the key factor. Sam is in the lead in first place. We've got the full leaderboard ahead of us now. He's 1 minute and 9 seconds ahead. Triple back. I believe he has one more pit stop to make. He is in second. Seb, probably one more pit stop as well. He's in third. Mr. Bull definitely stopping in fourth. Fat Man definitely stopping. Fat Man is 18 seconds ahead. That should give me roughly, I'd say 12 seconds advantage over Fat Man. I just don't know how far between Bally and Fat Man there is. There's the headlights going round the corner at the end there. What I don't want to do is forget where my braking marker is. It's there. Very easy to do in the dead of night here. It's one thing we haven't had a lot of is nighttime driving practice. That last in-lap, we don't really know. It was 4 seconds quicker than the original in-lap, so that was a fairly decent lap. We were a second slower on the out-lap on soft tyres. I think if you cobble together the fact that we're in a relatively quick car for the GT3 class, the Porsche is one of the top bopped cars, we should be able to well, I don't think we're going to make massive difference. BB is a few points ahead of us because of the drop race scenario. Oh, didn't want to do that. But we've made a couple of seconds anyway there. So Triple's in. I'm not going to be able to catch Triple, I don't think. I kind of expected Seb to go in. Kind of expect Seb to go in. He's unless he's dropped to fuel strat and he's running fuel map 6 and just trying to cut out pit stops. No, he's gone in as we kind of expected. I don't expect to be able to beat those guys. Mr. Ball's going to be going in. Yeah, and then Fat Man will go in as well. That's exactly what's going through my mind. Exactly. Sam's just said it. Where's Widdowmaker going to come out? Who's he going to overtake? Fat Man's now in. But it all comes down to just how much fuel do they take. So BKR Triple's out and away. Seb's now taking fuel. Fat Man's just into his pit blocks. We're away. Got 8 seconds on Seb. I generally don't believe. Seb's got a full tank here, so he's going to have 19% extra fuel if he's going the last 3 laps, which he is going to be. We know that. This first stint he finished with 19% fuel, so he's going to be good at 9 seconds. He's going to chase me down. JB's ahead. BB's ahead. 420's ahead. Heathen's ahead. So all those guys that pitted, that is going to be tremendously difficult for them. All those people they've got to get past because they've all pitted. Just making sure I spot my markers. We don't want any mistakes. We're 15 seconds back from Triple. Seb's just taken half a second out of me there. As I say, I'm racing for my life here. I generally don't know whether I'm going to be able to hold Triple Seb back. I'm not going to catch Triple. Catching Seb is, or trying not to let Seb catch me is the ultimate goal. Penalties are unnecessary. He's up another half second through there. Oh, look at them! Look at them on the overhead, top right-hand corner. You can just see where they're gaining their pace on me. This is going to be tight. The 3-stop versus the 2-stop. I clipped the wobble cocks there. I just don't know if that's a penalty for hitting the wobble cocks. I should have called a wobble knob. Call him a wobble knob. He's caught up another second. I don't expect to keep him behind. Make all your excuses now. BB is ahead of JB. So it'd be interesting to see what the gap is back to BB. Whether I'm going to be able to hold off BB. I don't know. My rears are looking a little bit unhealthy. We've got 2 laps to do. I think we're going to be fine on tyres. Seb's down to 5 seconds. Tell you one thing, it's made it a tremendous season with these guys being mixed up on tyres. it's given us a massive advantage of us not having to change cars and them being stuck with the car they chose. I was quite surprised when we went to the first race that they did pick those cars, and I was trying to work out in my head why they had chosen them, and just unfortunate that it was a miscommunication. It wasn't deliberate to screw them up, but we'll be on point next season. We'll see how they go. They're going to be tremendously quick anyway, we know that, and when we're on a par with what does, we'll just see what speed they've got. We just pulled out underneath the flag there, not intentional, that was purely reactionary. We've got fuel, which we can save for the last lap. Under Dunlop, of course. Driving for third, but I don't want to keep saying it because I don't want to undermine my confidence, but top 5 is going to be a great finish for me. Not going to be far enough for BB to make a difference on the league, but just the top 5 is going to be great. If I can hang on to third, that would be even better. But I don't know if we can. We're up against the GT40, which is tremendously quick in a straight line. You can see him coming in that rear view mirror. Ooh! That was my steering wheel went. I might get a penalty there. Yeah, we did, which is unfortunate. That's given up. But the steering wheel just cut out then halfway into that corner. It never does it on a straight, does it? Never. Never does it on a straight. I gave him the indicator to let him know. So 4.3 seconds ahead of BB. Oh. Pressure is on. We're going to be a minute into the last lap, so we're going to fall right back into the gloves of BB, aren't we? Because that 1 second penalty is going to chew into my time. Oh, making mistakes, don't want that. Still aiming for a top 5. I'd have taken a top 5 at the start of the day. It's gripping stuff though. Absolutely gripping stuff. A great race to set up the final week of the season. Two seconds ahead of BB with 2 minutes left on the clock. 1.6 ahead of BB. Oh, such a shame. BB is a very fast driver, and I know he's on soft tyres as well, but he's so what I don't want to do is lose to BB and then lose out to 420. I think that gap is really quite close. I can see another set of headlights behind foot BB, and that's got to be 420. Seb's gone into the distance for third place. I'm not going to catch him. No penalties, Widow. Now I've got fuel to spare, I just don't know where to use it now. Here he comes, he's just flying. He's just flying up to me. Is he going to go for it? Is he going to hold back? He's going for it. He's backed out. There he goes. Now my race is with 420. Or is it with BB? I don't want to lose this draft, but I've lost it already. That's a real shame. We've got half a lap. We've got half a lap to get back in. Sam's finished the race now. He's finished in first. So he's a good minute 45 ahead, but we didn't get lapped, which is another little feather in the cap. BB's sending out sparks off his rear of his car in the night time. My tyres are looking really shonky. BB's fishtailing. Nobody's got a penalty here. BB's just done it. Oh, I'm not going to be able to catch him. Look, his legs, he's able to sprint away. Fuel 0.2. We should be kind of okay. .5 seconds back to 420. We've just backed off the hill now to make sure we get there. We've done it. We've done it. We're in fifth. That's not a bad effort. It's not a bad effort at all. Well done, boys and girls. Well done, well done, well done. Well done, BB. Oh, he just made it. He ran out of fuel. Oh. I think he ran out of fuel. I'd like to think he ran out of fuel. Oh, that was tremendous. That was a really good race, actually. Really enjoyed that. Oh. I backed out to fuel map 2 just to come through the last two chicanes. Maybe I shouldn't have. Oh, I'm hot and sweaty. That was tremendous. What a great race. What a great race. I fuel map 2 from lap 6. Oh, that was great. Right, so where's the results? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So Sam comes in first with a complete time 1:01:15, 1 hour 1 minute and 15 seconds, with a 3:56 fastest lap. That's tremendous. Well done. Triple came in second, Seb in third, fastest lap times. Ooh, Seb gets a 3:57. BB in fourth, another Lexus. Widow, myself in fifth with 1 minute 41 behind. Not too bad. A 4:01, which a little bit behind BB. 4:20 Hayes comes in sixth. JB in seventh. Look how close that is, though. There was a second between me and Hayes. There was a second between me and BB. Second between me and Hayes. 6 seconds back to JB. Mr. Ball 7 seconds back in eighth in that super duper 200 mile an hour GT300. And then Heathen 1:59 in ninth. Fat Man 2 hours 2 minutes and 3 back, and then Big Popper just not so far back at all. Did you? Were you on fuel map 2 the whole race? 4:01:42. Oh, well done. Well done. Did Matthew win? That was tremendous. That was a really good race. Well done, everybody. Great run, that. It was a great run. So that was really good. Great season there for GT3. It's a little bit mixed up, a little bit messed up, but a great finale and a great finish.
It did make it an interesting one, actually, with different strategies that people went for. I don't think the Ford or the Peugeot had much option. I don't think they could have done a flying pocket if they wanted to.
No, and I think on the back of Sam's point, the only reason we're in that situation is because of race 1, where the guys genuinely didn't know that they had to use the same car. Well done, chaps. Great race. Thank you. That was superb.
Yeah, well done, lads. That was good racing.
That was fab. And really appreciate the holding off into the corners, guys. But we were in different races. You could have taken the places. Really could have. It was.
I felt like I owed you a bit of bump drafting, even.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I lost the bump draft fest from about lap 6. I wasn't bump drafting at all. I didn't see anybody, did I? That was tremendous. Yeah, it was a great race. Well done, guys. 2.
I only had 3 laps of fuel every time, that's why I kept coming in.
Nah, I saw you. Yeah.
Flat out, stopped, 3 laps, that's all I could do.
But to come in third with the extra stop, you were third. You were about a minute faster than me on the premise that you stopped twice more than I did. Yeah, you did. You did. And that'll change next season. It will be short. Yeah, and that
With the fuel, you were scuppered that race, to be honest.
yeah. But it'll be different next season. Very different. Yeah. Yeah.
What sort of speeds were you getting on the straights?
173.
Without the draft, I was getting 179.
Yeah, I was 173 fuel map 1. That's
I turned my downforce all the way down. And mid 170s, I think.
yeah. Has everybody saved the settings? Save the video, save the replay, and I'll change the server.
I was just revving to 3/4 all the way around for every single stint. It didn't seem to make that much of a difference with my time till I did a test. I thought I'd lose a lot.
Thank you, Wilkie. It was a real good race. That was.
I got 5 laps. Yeah, short shifting
All we do here is change this to GR1. I'm just taking a quick gentleman's stop. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
about 11 seconds behind, I think.
I can't wait for this 24 hours. I want to see what's going on, you know what I mean? Yeah, I want. Wait for me to fly, yeah.
I'm going to shoot guys, so... Yeah, that's what they take me. Right, Sam's getting like that. Right, Sam.
Yeah, it's right up our sleep waiting.
Don't know if she's asleep, you get the same response. Every group's got one of them. Every group's got one of them savage messages. So what's the result? Is this the final race? Yeah, I'll tell you something else. Close finish time-wise between them. Saying it was an hour race. Yeah, that was one of the better races. I didn't think there was any incidents.
Oh, he's put twice in my car.
Right, so now the servers on the GR1s, we've got to think about cars. I know I'm going to be using the 908 FAP in the race, but I generally think for me this week, this is the car. I think I've got it. I haven't downloaded another skin for the FAP. I think, yeah, yes I have. You've already done another one for the FAP, haven't you? Yes. Yes, you have. Yes. I think you might have, in all fairness. We will just zero this out a little bit. You can see how different the setup is in PP in relation to the 700 race. So everybody's focus and attention now goes to Friday. No, it's Thursday, don't forget, the race is Thursday. So have I. What? Okay. I just need to. Was anybody watching the weather in the last race? Because I didn't look at it at all. Yeah, I didn't even think about weather. That wasn't even in the back of my brain. Now Look at the speed difference there between the FAP and this. Let's see if we can eat some time out of him going into and through the corners. Just need to get into his draft. We're with him, but we caught him, but we haven't managed to overhaul him. Not a chance. Look at him go. Yeah. In 747, you mean? With 747 tyres, fuel, refuel. Oh, 111. Right. And it was shocking, was it? Hour. It's the usual Friday race, but it's happening on Thursday. There is rain coming in. There's rain coming from the southwest corner. We overshot the corner there, didn't we? That was a bit of a shocker. Yeah, it did. It's looking like it's coming in from the north now. It's skirting about us. I'm quite surprised how little it's rained, considering I've set it to any rain every time. It really hasn't rained much at all. The rain is inbound. Oh, it's definitely hitting. No need for inters. The rain isn't going to be that strong. Don't believe. We'll stay on the softs for now. Yeah, we've not got the catch up, have we? Even through those corners we weren't making any gains on Fat Man. But welcome, Leonard. Welcome to the channel. Just see the gaps in the rain forming. What's he driving? So we've got a little bit of rain inbound, and there's some tragic rain ahead. Look at it coming green and yellow. That's going to be a shocker. That's going to be full wets when that hits, if that hits. Look where Big Pop, look where Fat Man is now. He's charging away. It's all right. That rain's going to miss us. We're going to get a little bit of a splish here. What I'm interested in is what the fuel's going to be doing. We're going to be doing 7 laps on fuel. 7 laps, 7 times 4 is 28. We've got a chance of doing a 1-stop. Good race for you, buddy. Enjoy. Enjoy the rest of the week. No, well, there's a tiny bit. It's a fraction. It's not inters or wets or anything. It's normal roads. Yeah, there's a bit of rain, but it's not crisis. It's not like it's going to rain next week. It's going to rain tremendously next week for 24 hours. I think I probably need to turn my force feed back up a fraction. Whee! 333. Fat man's got a 332. And that's the end of the rain. Good night, BB. Great race. See you later, BB. All the best. Adios, amigue. Qualifying Sunday. Yeah. Good man. Take care. Hey, Choked. Hey, yeah, welcome from Facebook group over 30s. It's a good little group, that. It's a really good little Facebook group. I enjoy that one. Welcome to the channel, my friend. You've just missed the last league race in the GR3s. We're just practicing for Thursday night's league race, which is the final of the Le Mans race in the GR1s. Yeah, so next week we start to drive, as Leonard says there, we start to drive the settings of the Le Mans race, which is real tyre wear, real fuel wear, real refueling, but it's only a 1-hour race next week. Real damage as well. We're going to turn the damage on, so if you have a tinkle, you're going to be in the pits repairing it. And that's next week. That's Tuesday and Friday next week. And then Saturday at 3 PM UK time, we go live with France. They'll be at 4 PM and they will go live with the full race. We will start exactly the same time. 24 hours non-stop. The full event. Fat man is just... Oh, Mr. Ball's just steeked in by 1/4 of a second. But how many laps are we looking like getting? 4.8 and 3, so... Yes. So you'll be 2-stopping? You'll be doing 18 laps, won't you, with a 2-stop? Yeah. This can only do 8. Turn what up? Turn what up, Paulie? For the 1-hour race, yeah. On Friday. Thursday, yeah. And then when we go on next week, it'll probably be a no-stop. It'll be straight through for the hour. On softs. Slower again there. Yeah, it would be good. We're on lap 4, 4.6. We only have to find 0.4 fuel, but it's getting cooler all the time, so just got to work it out then. How many laps did we do that last race? 12. So we don't actually have to do the full stint. We only have to do 6 laps. No, because they're 3 minute 30. Oh, go on, brain, work it out. Big Popper's done the results already. Let's click out and get a look at these. So, final league position standings. Absolutely tremendous. Thank you, Big Popper. We get to announce the winner tonight. So, race results then. Sam gets 26 points total. Trippleback and Seb tie on 19 points with quali and race positions. BB gets 16. He benefits massively with the 3 points from qualifying. Widow in 5th with 11. 420 Hayes gets 10 for 6th. JB 9 for 7th. Mr. Ball 8. 8 for 8. Heathen gets 9. Fatman gets 10th with 7 points, so he ties with Heathen. And Big Popper unfortunate with 5, but we know he hasn't liked the 4-5-8 all season. So here we go then. There's the final standings. You've got to... Big Popper's already knocked out the results, so the lowest scores don't count. So Sam on 129 points takes the win for the league. Seb and BKR tied for 95 points. That's tremendous. So countback goes back to Seb because he's got the highest position there. 22 points in the first race. BB takes 4th with 75 points. Widow in 5th with 63. That's alright, top 5. That's where I finished, wasn't it? 420 Hayes, he finishes with 53 and 6. JB on 48 in 7th. Heathen on 42 in 8th. Big Popper in 9th. Mr. Ball. Good of Mr. Ball to turn up for 6 races. That's really good. 40 points. Oh, number 5 you did, didn't you? Yeah. And then Fat Man follows up the end in probably his least favourite car he's ever driven. 11th place. That was terrific. There are more places. If anybody wants to join next season, there are spaces available. So generally, don't be shy. Big thank you to Big Pop for doing the results. Congrats to Sam for another win. That's the end of the GR3s. We're also taking suggestions for what we're going to be doing next season. We've got the off-season races to do. Yeah, we don't have to do them, but any suggestions will be listened to. Yeah, we've got a few nominations in for a single car race. A single car league, you mean? Start to finish? Yeah, I think we've got a good couple of cars we could choose from to do that. S15, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Slow it all down a bit, put people in the Miata. No. Low fuel car, yeah. Thank you, Leonard. Yeah, we will. It'd be tremendous. Do please drop in. We've got some interesting camera angles for next week. I'm going to be doing a full stream for maybe the 28, 30 hours. We're going to go through. Going to stay awake the whole thing. It's just a 2-man team for me and Sam, so Sam's going to be at the helm for start and finish. I'm going to do a double stint through the night to let him sleep. And whilst I'm not driving, I'm commentating. And we might let Sam have a little bit of commentary whilst he's driving along as well, as he's a budding up and coming YouTuber as well, so we'll give him a little bit of an introduction. Let him see how he feels about that setup. But yeah, it'd be good to see you. Please drop in. It'd be great to have you there. So, what have we... I think I'm pretty set on my setup for next week. I don't think there's much else to decide. I just need to do the math. 3 minutes 30 laps. 2 laps is 7 minutes. 4 laps is 14.
Tyres lasting that long?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Really?
yeah. Why don't you just jump in the 919 and have a go? Find out. Go on, twist your arm.
Sounds like it's going to be a 919 league.
The FAP's faster.
Well, yeah, but the tyres don't last again.
It's the 919 is the car to drive. It really is. I mean, I know JB's sticking to his usual bamboo shoots under the fingernails TS030, but it's a good car and he likes the challenge.
What's the tyres like on the... I'm not sure what that is. TS.
All up in the grid full of the same car as it.
No.
They're advertised.
Yeah, understood. Understood.
That's my concern, is when you've got cars that are so dominant. It's like the pull-off, isn't it, in Gr3.
It comes back to your suggestion for a one-make race. You know?
I think it'd be fairer racing
What would?
if everyone's on the same
Yeah.
playing field.
Yeah, understood. Understood. The only thing you mix up then is by allowing them to either change gear length, drive, potentially aero. If you throw
I get 5 laps. That's the question. Do you or do you pop it?
out of yours, fat man.
Pardon?
Did you say you get 5 laps?
I get 5 laps of fuel and 5 laps of tyres. So
Okay, so you're going to be on 5 times 3 plus 50. You're going to be on 18. 5. 17 and a half laps. 17 and a half minutes then, aren't you? Is that right? 5 times 3.5. Yeah. 17 and a half minutes. So you're going to be... Ooh. You're going to be 3 stopping. Ooh la la. I think at 8 laps times 3.5 is 4, 16, 20. It's 20 minutes, isn't it? It's a 2-stopper then for the 919. 3 times 8 is 24 plus 4 is 28 minutes. It's going to be a 2-stopper for the 919.
919 is 6.2 laps.
Yeah, but once you've driven a little bit into the cool air, it will stretch to 7.5. And then it's a choice of whether you then just knock it down to fuel map 2 to go to lap 8. Or just coast a bit at the end of the straight. The problem with Le Mans, it's 30 seconds from the pit lane entrance to getting into the pit box. 30 seconds. So if you're going to stop 3 times, that's 1 minute 30 where you've got no control over time. It takes 15 minutes to fill 15 seconds to fill the tank. So you're talking 2:45 versus versus somebody who's going to be doing 2 stops at potentially 1 minute 30. So you're talking 1 minute 15 extra in the pits for that extra stop, which is like holy hell.
3 minutes 27.
Yeah.
A lap.
So you're going to be 6 seconds a lap quicker than me. So over 5 laps, you're going to gain 30 seconds. So it should be pretty close. So you're going to make a pit stop every 5 laps, but then you've got to stop for a pit stop. It's going to be tremendously close. But then if you're Sam, you're going to be 3:35. Yeah, 3:35 lap for the TSO.
But I plan on doing one stop on softs.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great.
See, if it was that's the other factor, isn't it? The weather permitting is the real big call. You can see the grey stuff.
Your tyres last that long.
No, JB is mate, not JC.
Here's the rain came in. Look, that was the rain that came past us. It just swamped through. It was interesting to see how the rain moved through there. You can also see on the map just there's Paris just below to the right. See where the rain comes through. It's let's have a look. See, oh, it's dark, isn't it? Big Popper's thrashing out laps. Let's put the old oh, wrong thing. That one. Let's put the race display info. Here we go. So Mr. Ball, Big Popper's got fastest lap at the minute. He's in the 919. Yes. Fastest livery as well. Oh, I don't know. Have I told you guys how much I'm looking forward to this? I'm like a kid with a packet of Smarties. Oh, it's just, oh, it's ace. And a packet of M&Ms. And a packet of fruit pastels. Oh. The next 10 days are going to be epic. I'm going to be so tired every day. Not sleeping at night. Waiting for Christmas. That's what it's going to be like. Going to be tremendous, and hopefully we'll be able to give you the commentary based on a view like this. That'll be tremendous, because we will be able to go to this. Say again, buddy. Say again. I believe it is 1 o'clock. Yes, going through. Yeah. Oh yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Congratulations, mate. It's a good stint, that. I'm at 24 this year. It'll be 25. No, it'll be 24 this year. 24. 24 years. Yeah, good man. Double murder there, JB. Double murder. Birthday's this month. What day? Oh, congratulations in advance. It's the same day as my missus, mate. 25th. Yeah. I'm taking her to White Rose shopping. I'm taking her to the White Rose in Leeds. It's better than Meadowwall. Don't tell her though. Be my little surprise. I'm gonna take her for a Greg's. Exotic. Yeah. Yeah. I won't make her eat a vegan sausage roll. I wouldn't do that to her. Not at all. So I need a better stream angle for my other camera, which will be interesting. We're going to try and find out a way to put that and where to put it and make it better. Who else is on track then? Got Mr. Ball. He's in the 919 this time. Yes, he is. Let's have a look at his statistics. See what his car displays. Not that. We won't display all. There we go. So his tyres. Put it on fuel map, amigo. Put your fuel map on, Bally. Put your fuel engine map on. Or can we not see your engine map? I don't think we can we? Big Popper's put up an 0157. Night, Matthew. You take care, buddy. Look after yourself. Optimal of the 326. Yeah, I'm in the 333 range. It's much quicker, isn't it? It's so much quicker than the Gr3. It's tremendously fast. Don't think we'll be able to see JB's skin quite so well at night. Is that your race skin, JB? Okie dokie. Okay. Much different? Okay. I like that one. That's iconic, JB. That I like the paint. The paint is just tremendous. Big Papa squeezing past, look. Down to the Ferris wheel. I didn't see fireworks tonight when we finished the race. And I don't think we'll see fireworks when we finish the race in the big one. 30, it's just turned 31. 02, 03, 04. So 7 laps do it to 30 minutes at 3:37. See, that's the strat, isn't it? That's the strat, but you go any faster, you've got to do that extra lap. You've got to do the 8th lap. Look at that paint job, it's ace. I really like that. Yeah, I wondered whether you could extend that flip paint to the rear wing or whatever. Just, it shines. That's true. You have, haven't you? Yeah. Yeah. Understood. It's good. That skin's tremendous. Are you actually fueling or are you stationary? You're not fueling, are you? You've stopped. Yeah. 7 laps on softs. But JB did 7 laps on softs at 3:30 average, 3:34-ish. 3:35s. He's in at 30, so he's on a one-stop softs. It is a good livery, innit? I really like that. It's available for download if you want it. If you go into the relevant place and type Widdowmaker, you'll find that skin for download. It is there. What does it say on top of the roof vent, JP? Is it say www.toyotalemans.com? Yeah. I like that. Now here's the thing, right? Here's a challenge. Oh, right, okay. So here's the thing. I wonder how dirty the cars will be at the end of the 24 hours. You've got tear-offs. Yeah. Has it now? Is that why it's gold? It's got the goldy bronzy colour to it. Yeah. I followed an RS3 today. No, sorry, an RS3 was trying to catch me up today. That had the gold front windscreen. Do they call it chameleon tint? I thought it was really, really chavvy at first, but it's grown on me today having seen that car. My alloys have just shed some what do you call it, powder coat. Powder coat's just flaked off. So I'm thinking about having my my wheels powder coated purple and having a purple chameleon tint in the windscreen to get the colour right. Yeah. They'll get done properly. Yeah. They've been through once before. They only got done just over a year ago to black, and they've flaked already. But, yeah. But that's a great skin. Adios, amigo. Adios. I'm going for 7 now. I'm going to have a go at the 7. Car set in softs. Practicing.
No, I have 2 new races. I went to
Oh, were you in the league tonight?
on a Tuesday.
Which league was it?
It's the one with Robin.
Planty.
King. I take them out wherever I can, mate.
Is that Rob Plant's league?
Sorry?
Rob Plant's league?
Possibly. I can't remember what his last name is.
Rob
But
Planty.
Yeah, Rob, and then you got Mr. Nice in there as well. And
Yeah. No, that's cool. So what were they racing today?
what were we doing? We were doing 15 laps of Spa.
15 laps of Spa. Christ alive. What in?
Group 2.
Group 2s.
Quite nice.
That's an early race, isn't it? Well, I suppose it's not an early race. If you sort of kicked off at 7 o'clock, it's easy done. Easy done.
Yeah. I mean, we had a bit of practice beforehand as well. So.
Yeah, I just can't get home from work in time to start that. That's just mad.
Busy.
I don't have the time to do it.
No, it's just... No, that's true. That's true, Bolly. I'm diving on. I'm gonna... that's all I do. It's... if I could make another 4 or 5 hours a week for playing the game, racing online, I'd do it. But I just don't know where I'll get the time from. Just don't know where I'll find it. Yeah, there is that. Yeah, yeah. I think there's 4 or 5 at the minute. I mean, I know 420 are going to fill a couple of spaces. They've got guys who are very keen to fill spaces, but if I... NW. Neil? Yeah. No, that's cool. Neil's out. He's back out to Sweden for the next 6 weeks or so. He's very good. No. Just a random. See you, buddy. You take care. No, it's good that people go off and race other places. It's yeah. I know Neil got uncomfortable in the group a little while ago. I know that. I sensed it. And then, as is not comfortable in the group, he's moved on, hasn't he? And quite a few races have come and gone that I thought would stick around for a long time, but they have moved on, which is good because yeah, you know, we get the odd one return occasionally, like Stefan. He comes back and says hello. But the group's obviously done for them what it needs to. They've gone on to other things, or they've, you know, done what they need to do. I can't knock anybody for doing what they're doing. It's a free world, isn't it? We'll get new guys come through. It'll be fine. Blooming heck. I've turned the aero down and I can't get this thing to stop. It's crazy. Looking after it. Dusting it every day. Giving it a polish. Right. Right. Yes, yeah, understood. Yeah. That's cool. I downloaded a shitload of ACC over the weekend. Got that updated on the PC. Yeah. Does VR on PS5 work with ACC? The VR? Yeah. Yeah, we've known about that for a while, yeah. So my old PlayStation VR, the original one, PSVR 1, that worked on PC. I've used that on PC before. Yeah, but it works through the Steam app, the original PSVR on PC. It does what it's supposed to do. It's just its quality isn't too good. I've also got a PC VR unit as well. But I'll go triples rather than VR. Doesn't work very well with my eyes. They won't. Is it? And it's the same wheel as you've already got. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, ran really wide. Will you be brave enough to take it apart and have a look? You've already took it to bits. Okay. Okay. To find out what's wrong then. Swap parts about. Yeah. Yeah. Then you'll find out whether it is the motor or the board. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, understood. That must make it horrible. Yeah. Oh. I got my 3D printer back working again yesterday. Yeah. That took a little bit of working out. But it's been printing non-stop for the last 36 hours. I've been making a set of wind simulator fan cones for the fans to go on my rig. So I've got 2 cooling fans right in front of my hands, which will be interesting. Got all the electronics. Yeah, it'll blow past and hit me in the face. But I've got the electronics off eBay and Temu. They came this week. So, no, there was no refund available. No, because it was. I bought that with them with the discounted, refunded stuff I'd already paid for. I don't think you can get refund on a refund, can you? No, it didn't give me the option. That was a 335, yeah. I think I'm better off with downforce than no downforce. Fuel 7.5 laps. I'm on lap 3, so I'll do 8 point. Yeah, easy money. Ooh. Ooh. How much penalty are you going to give me there? What? Who? You? Yeah, probably. $188, 78, 190, what? 190. I left the downforce up on the Gr3 race. I didn't knock it down at all. I tried to give Big Popper some real good bumps for 3/4 of a lap, but I wasn't able to help him to get down the track. But as soon as I got past Big Popper, that was it. I saw nobody else really for the entire race. I was running on my own, which was the usual way it happens, doesn't it? I'm just not fast enough to keep up with the front pack, and just a little, well, those guys were able to pit and come past me because they're moving that bit quicker. Oh, that would be tremendous, wouldn't it? There won't be an update now between then and now. That's that would be a shocker, wouldn't it, if they did that? That would be an absolute shocker. Big Popper's still chucking the laps in. He's I know he's so looking forward to this. I think we all are to a degree, aren't we? There's something sadomasochistic about it. They just want to... The punishment those solos are going to give themselves. Big Popper, Fat Man. Just mind-blowing. Yeah. I worked it out on an Excel spreadsheet the other day. And if Sam does the first 2 hours, I do the second 2. Sam does hours 5 and 6. I do hours 7, 8, 9, 10. That takes us to... No, we go all the way through to 1 AM. So 3 stints. That's 8 hours, isn't it? So it's 4 stints each. That takes us to... No, it's 2 stints each, 8 hours. Takes us to 1 AM. That's good. Ooh, that was a bump. Takes us to 1 AM. Then I do 4 hours. Sam gets his head down for a bit. Then Sam comes back and does 2. I do 2. We go through all the way through the day, and Sam finishes the race with a 2-hour stint. I don't think 2-hour stints are going to be that bad, you know. It's whether the car that we're choosing to use will do. He wants to use the FAP because it's quicker. So it's probably going to turn out to be like 3 hours of a stint, double session. But if we can do single session, he won't get as much kip, will he? If we do single session 1.5 hours, just go pit stop to pit stop. But you'll be able to stay awake better, I think, if you do that. I mean, you guys doing if you guys are doing 3 teams and you're doing 9, you're doing TS030, aren't you? So you're going to be the same. You're going to be on like an hour and a half stint. So you'll be 3 hours between your drives, which if you want to have a bit of a nod, that's absolutely fine. Get a bit of a nosy kip in. But you're never going to fully sleep, and then I don't know, you might choose to do 3 hours and that'll give you 3, 6, 9 hours, 6 hours between drives. If you all do the same amount, which has got to be the way, hasn't it, to be honest? Unless somebody gets an emergency phone call and has to nip home or something, or whatever. Just have to hear from Bish. But it'll be good. It'll be... There's some sparks flying up off the popper now. Has anybody bought a new car to start the race with 0 miles? Gonna have to do that. Yeah. I got 40 million in the bank. I think I'll be all right. It's tremendous. I mean, if we were talking about sitting there with GT1 in front of us, there's never thought you'd be able to do this back then. Just being able to do these kind of things, just tremendous. Just, oh, absolutely ace. Absolutely ace. Be interested to know if Dorian found it. Is Heathen out there running laps? Yes, he is. JB has left the room. I thought you'd chuck the toys out the pram. Spin your tickets, yeah, good plan. I've got 1 weekly race left to do. I've got to do that tomorrow night. Your car, S660, your tune. Yeah, and I did it. Right. I was actually talking about your tune as I was doing it live on the stream. It's like, yeah, JB did this one. It took me ages to work it out. And it's a short shifter. And it was so evident that the short shift works. It doesn't to start with, does it? You pull out that hairpin in 2nd gear, up to 3rd, you think, oh, I can't rev it out. Change it up 5th gear, and then you're catching the guys in front, and you gain 4 or 5 places before the chicane. It's great. Really good little setup, that. Really good little setup. Oh, okay. Yeah. What, reposted a Widdowmaker one? Yeah. That's a while ago. Or the recent Porsche, the one around the ring. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's that finishes Thursday, doesn't it? Finishes Thursday. Wow. Yeah, I'm not going to get back to visit that. Volvo's had 32. Okay. That's alright, isn't it? Getting views and likes. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's like being a YouTuber. Somebody's posted on YouTube this week, I like to watch this streamer, who do you like to watch? And I disappointingly had to promote myself. Yeah. Nobody had posted the like Widdowmaker, which it's like, yeah, I suppose that makes sense, really. I am a niche market, so I'm not youthful, I'm not fast. I'm old, I'm grey and bent. I'm broken. Yeah, because they remember the game as well, don't they? They had it first time round. Yeah. Oh, well done. What about your foreign one? What about your second one? Oh, okay. Maybe they've stopped it. Okay, I'm gonna go and change my setup again. I'm gonna put it back to. You got a Lambo? I still only do mine as a weekly chunk. Big week this week. Big drive on Friday night down to Brands Hatch. That'll be yeah, that'll be a drive and a half. That compared to Big Popper's drives, it won't be that big, but it'll be a bit of a stretch for the Mini. Three hours. We're going to leave at 8 o'clock Friday night, get down to Dagenham for like 11 o'clock. Grab a burger on the way down, a coffee, and somewhere round about the M11, top end of M11. Maybe Peterborough or somewhere on the A1, stop for tea, about 9:30ish. And then just be aware that they've put speed cameras down the M11 now, haven't they? A40. Nice one. Sell it. Sell it. Have you got it already though, JB? That's a good win then. Yeah, that's cool. Happy days. Bang that in your back pocket. Car collection improved. Oh! Well done. Why is that wanting to spin round? Yeah, you beat me by about 6 weeks, didn't you? 8 weeks, 12 weeks. Maybe a lot longer. The game. It's a selection of trophies. You have to collect every trophy that's available. It doesn't mean finish the game. You just have to collect every trophy. Big Popper's done if I want to drop the lobby. Is anybody else in the lobby? Alright, it's just me then. It's just me then. So, Yeah, just me. I'll drop the lobby and I'll do that last weekly race. It's 2 laps of the Nürburgring in 15 minutes. It'll take us to midnight. Red laps. Red laps. Fogged off. Say again.
Where do you find your trophies on PlayStation?
I'm going to do those 2 laps of the ring for the weekly race. Get that done. You got 7 left to go. There's like 50. Oh, I see what you mean. Not all 7. All Gran Turismo 7 trophies. There's a list. 28th of the 12th.
Yeah, 2023.
28th of the 12th, 2023. So the Christmas just gone? I got mine last July, didn't I? Where have trophies? Game base. No.
It says you got yours 8 for the 12th.
Me?
Yeah.
8th of the 12th. 8th of the 12th, 2023, yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what's happening. All my trophies are 28th of the 12th. That's when I migrated my shit over to PS5.
Exactly. Exactly, yes. 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 That's rubbish, isn't it? I beat you, JB. I beat you to platinum.
I'll plug my PS4 in.
I beat you to platinum, JB. I did. I did. Beat you to platinum, man. Can't fault it. I've got some races to do, these new events. Better get them done. I'm not on the 100% anymore. European Clubman Cup. What car are we going to use? Oh. European Clubman Cup. Nürburgring has to be a road car. What are we going to use? Does it say something in the suggested PP 600? So, oh, AMG, Audi TT 4-wheel drive. 8C Competizione 600. No. 4cc Carrera Porsche. Alpha Giulia. I've got that there somewhere, but I think its PP's way too much. It is way too much. I think we're going to take that thing. I think, or should we take the Evo 9?
2016
2016. No, it's 647 pp. I'm going to take the. I'm going to take the 190 Evo. That's what I'm going to drive. Yeah. Wilkie used the maxed out Valkyrie on controller. Okay, happy days. I'm going to see what this thing's like. I'm going to put counter steer on, that's for sure. It's a road car, but we'll see. In the old JB will kick me for not using his skin, but two laps of the ring go. Got no fuel map. Got a Cayman in for front bumper, very nice. Oh no, steering was chunking. I can't use that. That's horrible. Oh God. Oh dear. Oof. I got the mini valued at the weekend. Yeah. Why have I just entered that without changing the car? It's got what I paid for it. So. Yeah. 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 My license is dangling by a string. Yeah. Has it? Mine's. I need to get into something a bit more sedate, a bit more me age.
Every time I get in, I fire it up, it sounds like it says fresh fucking tits out of me.
I know, and that's my problem with the Mini. I'm getting 400 mile to the tank out of it, pottering backwards and forwards to work. And it's like, it's alright, it's okay doing it. You know, it's stage 2, it's proper pops and bangs, it's as quick as hell. And it just encourages everybody to want to race me. And it's like, don't want to do it. Right, this is just cresting, but I'm sports hards, man. Yeah, I'm looking through the car lists and my head's turned to a Mustang again. Yeah, and I know she'll say no, so I've been looking at Audis. Audi A6 the twin turbo, 320 brake. I don't want to go backwards, you see, and that means don't want to drop down in power. It's not subtle. It's not a subtle. Yeah, 2-door. It's got the long doors on it, hasn't it? Sports Arts 4-wheel drive. What do we think? Yeah, that'll be alright. There we go. It's horrible. It's not going to be hard to drive this round, is it? I was looking at the cheaper end of the A6 Avant, sorry, RS6 Avants, and I can't bring myself to buy one because they're all going to be abused, aren't they? Every single one of them is going to be thrashed up and down. Yeah, it's 40 grand. It's like, okay. A Mustang's 26 for 460 brake horsepower, which is the same power as the RS6 V8, but it's a big tank, isn't it? It's a big estate car, which they're both big tanks. See, I looked at Passats as well, because you got the old V6 job, haven't you? And then you go up to the next, the daddy Passat, what's it called? The V12 thing? Or what's the name of that? Phaeton, yeah. You don't have to get the W12 version, but the Phaeton's got a big engine in it as well. It's a decent car. I looked at a G-Wagon as well this weekend. I say G-Wagon. Yeah, I looked at the GLB 2.5 litre diesel. which is carrying 320 brake horsepower, which is fairly decent. But it has to be the sporty version for me, and they're 40 grand again, and it's like, rather have the RS6. I looked at F-types and thought, nah, I can't be doing with a two-seater on hard suspension. I'm doing that now. Yeah, decent car. Then my head was... I looked at a 4-year-old Tesla. The 0 to 60 in 2.9 second jobber. 26 grand. And I thought, batteries are gone on that then. No. I wouldn't. But I just thought, 0 to 60, 2.9 seconds, that's ace. Range of 300 mile it had. And it's like, that'd be alright, that'd get me to work. Charge it every day. At work, make them pay. It had a body kit on it as well, it looked fairly tidy. It was white with a black kit. Then I looked at M2s and thought, can't do M2s. Then I looked at 140s, M140Is. Thought, it's just like the Mini. Same engine. I'll just end up doing the same thing. Yeah, I looked at them today. Can't afford the Porsche. The GT4, it's 70 grand, it's too much. Yeah, what kind of hybrid? No, nothing turns me head. I tell you what I did look at today, dead cheap as chips, 24 grand. A 2-year-old Kia Stinger, 440 brake horsepower. Alfa Giulia at 570 brake horsepower is 35k. It's not bad money at all. It's still too much for me in an Alfa. It's like, it is. Well, yeah, I know. But then it's £1,000 per brake disc. And it's like, the first service of bankrupt me. Yeah. I'd love an AMG GT. 55k. I'd have to sell the house and the missus. Just can't do it. It's 2 grand a month. Can't do that. That's a mortgage. It's 2 mortgages. It's a mortgage for 9 years. 180 grand house. Flipping out. The only thing that's putting me off getting a car right now is the fact that the interest rate's 11% on finance. It's like robbing busters. The interest rate is nowhere near that, yet that's what they're charging. I haven't looked at a Supra, in all fairness. I think it'd be a great car. BMW platform, innit? I don't know what the price of that would be. 35, 36, maybe. Got to be touching 40k, ain't it? What are they? 2.5 litre, 2.4 litre. Yeah. Or is it 3 litre? Six cylinder. I don't know. I've not looked. Maybe I should. But the Kia Stinger really did turn my head. That was like, oh my, that's a lot of car for not a lot of money. In the Supra. I think it's 6-cylinder twin turbo. They do a 2-litre version. I know that. No. It's just finding something I'll be happy in for 4 years that isn't going to, yeah. AMG C63 is another choice. Just as I pulled up behind that, Mr. Beauvoir. See if he'll give us a race. Who's in front? Mr. Gallo. We've got to get on and catch him, haven't we? How far ahead is he? See if we can catch him before the end of the lap. I'm in an Audi TT now. I didn't look at TTs. I thought, I quickly glanced at the page and thought, there we are. But no, can't get my head round a TT. Yeah, he said on Sunday. It's not, oh, whatever day we raced last on, we had the same conversation. Yeah. Small car, nippy. I think I'm wanting an estate car. Yeah. Yeah, it probably will be. Lighter, more nimble. More power to weight ratio. They've got to be, what, 300 something brake horsepower? Maybe 4, if they're the same engine as in the RS3. I wondered about going back for a 335 again, you know. Yeah. $6,500. Brand new car, isn't it? 336. Rear wheel drive. £700 a month. Mortgage. Colour. What colour? Black. Behave. That was the colour of the Stinger. That's why it was 24 grand. It's the same platform as the... Go on, type in Kia Stinger. Have a look. It's 24 grand, man. It's an immense looking beast. It's got carbon all over it. And you see how yellow that is when you see that. It's immense. If you're an auto driver. What did you say, Chris? Yeah. There's no Kia Stinger in there, is there? No, I don't think there is there? I thought about using Gran Turismo to buy a car. That'd make it great for the stream, wouldn't it? But I'd end up with a shitter. Right. 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 Don't think I'm going to catch Gallo. He's 25 seconds ahead of me here. I'm not going to if I keep making corners like that. Christ alive. Porsche went round that corner better than the blooming thing did. This thing drifts for fun, sports hard tyres. Yeah, the BMW M2 competition, I looked at them and thought, the colours are absolutely horrible. There's that horrible greeny, lemony, snot-coloured thing. Burnt orange, sambuc, whatever it's called, marumba orange. There's the aqua blue, which is just horrible. There's the white one with the yellow and blue, red, white and blue stripes on it, which is alright, but everybody's got one of them. And then, just didn't fancy the colours and thought, if that's all I've got to pick the car on, it's not really very good. But I reckon as a car, it'd be pretty awesome. Super GT got a white one, didn't he? It's like, yeah. I don't know whether to be sensible human or go YouTuber. I suppose I'll make the wrong decision and go sensible human and think sod the channel. But I need to do a mini thing, don't I, before I let it go. Before I kill it or it kills me. I don't think I'll kill it. It's a decent engine, it's forged, it's still within its operating window, I'm 100% sure of that. M3. How much is it? 42. 31.5, that's epic, isn't it? It's the same as the GTR though, that's £1,000 of brake disc. But are the brake discs off something we know? They are, aren't we? No. You'll end up doing my servicing, JB. No. He says, would you? Not a chance. I'm not going to catch Gallo. He's 15 seconds ahead, 16 seconds ahead. You can see him on the crest of the hill. He's gone. I'm 14 seconds up on this lap. I'd have to be 31 seconds up to catch him. Seconds all we need, though. Are you? Where at? Oh, nice one. The Saturday and the Tuesday. Oh, it's reset me all the way back there. What a sod. It was, wasn't it? That was me trying to cook the grass and just straight line it all the way to the end. Cheating. I got a 24-second penalty last time I did that Le Mans. It was great. Sideways. There we go. Easy money done, and that's the end for tonight. Wrecked it. Well, it was great. What a great end to the season on the GR3s. That's brilliant. We'll be rolling into Le Mans, and thank you for joining us tonight. Thanks. Oh, there's a 4-star ticket for tomorrow, and a 6-star ticket for cars. Brilliant for the weekly challenge done. What have we got? What have we got? I think we've got a load of stuff, haven't we? I've got some races to do over the next couple of days. We got 98% on the event log. We've got that to do, that to do, all that to do. 3 races. Yeah, they'll be added for the new cars, won't they? Not. Have you uploaded a Volvo skin yet, JB? The one you did. The 240.
Oh,
Yeah. Happy days. Tickets. How many we got? What's on here on the tickets now for sale? Is there anything up there? Isn't? Is there? That's just. There's no competition or anything. It's just tickets. Manufacturers Cup, Nations Cup. Monitors are all about to turn off, which is a shame. We don't want that. Got to turn the auto turn off on them off. I've already done it once. They seem to have turned themselves back on. Oh, it needs an oil change. What a shame. Yeah, 5 tickets. 4 tickets. And with that, folks, that's going to be it for me for the day. I wish you well. Thank you very much for dropping past. Thank you very much for tuning in. And we'll see you on the next one. There's a little way to go. We'll see you Thursday night. All the best, folks. Take care. Thank you. Good night. Good night, Wilkie. All the best, buddy.